So, after about a month and a half working on this, was I able to turn it into a movie?
I don't like sand.
So I just finished Obi-Wan, you know, the Disney Plus show, and to be honest, more than anything, it just really edged me. You know, it starts off mid, we get to points that, oh my god, it's really good, and then instantly it's bad. And then we get to the end, and it's great. And then it's the end. And it just really edged me the whole time. That's the main issue, I'd say, with it. The show was just edgy, not in a way that I'd expect, I suppose. But what you might not know is that I'm actually better than everyone at Disney, so now I'm going to be the one who's going to try and fix this, because I'm the only one who can, obviously.
This is where the fun begins.
So, I have actually made a start. I don't remember what I did. So I want to say firstly, I'm not claiming to be a great editor or anything like that. This is just for fun, for my own time. I don't expect it to be better than the show, so please just keep that in mind. But we started with episode 1 and just trimming fat off this one really. Eventually we got to the most disgusting chase scene ever made though. There's no way in hell I'm keeping this chase scene. I just don't want to watch it again. God, I can't go. It's astonishingly bad. There's no way that's staying in. I refuse. I eventually went back and trimmed even more, just like little bits of fat that you didn't really need, like the extra shot of a scene that wasn't necessary or anything like that. It's only a few seconds, but they would add up. Really just to get us from place to place faster, because there's a bit of travelling in the show, because so much of it felt like it was being dragged out. Oh wait, it was. Here we made the first major change to the story, as I wanted to cut episode 4 because it doesn't contribute loads to the actual series. It's fun and I enjoy it, but it's filler. So I tried to make it so in Leia's first capture, that's the only capture, and that Reva tracks Lola there. I don't think I presented it very well here. I think I presented it a bit better when I went back later on, and I still don't think it's great, but hopefully it does the job. Okay, so we need to cut that earlier, because in our version, Leia is already there. Although, while I am editing this, I feel like this is a good time to talk about my first experience editing, like, for other people. Whoa! Okay, I got really personal here, for, no reason. Back to my editing issues. They're so beautiful. It doesn't work great, does it? Ah! That doesn't work. That doesn't mesh. Because then what's the point? But if I cut it, I can't cut it from here to just here. So here was a difficult point actually, because a line at the end of episode 3 from one of the Inquisitors contradicts the tracker being on Lola already. And it was hard to work around that and difficult to bridge the ending of episode 3 to the start of episode 5. But I cut in some stuff from episode 4 to make it run as smoothly as possible. However, transitioning smoothly with things, especially with stuff I changed, so particularly the stuff with Lola involved, that was one of the hardest parts, and I don't think a lot of it is great, but hopefully it's fine. So I guess essentially, we're taking the start of episode 4, but making it episode 5. Yeah, I mean that's what I did, because I really like this, and it's the only thing that really makes sense. But as much as I enjoy episode 4, it just doesn't need to be there. Episode 5 played out very similarly. I just trimmed some shots that don't add anything and trying to quickly move into the finale. Also trying to show minimal of Obi-Wan with his lightsaber because I want it to feel like a bigger moment by the end against Vader. But it's impossible without VFX to cut it out entirely. So, yeah.
Well, I'm not a vampire, but I feel like one. Sometimes I sleep all day because I hate the sun. My hands are always shaking, body's always aching in the darkest when I feed. Well, I
the greatest line in Star Wars history.
Hello.
Should I put this earlier? Should I put that earlier? I feel like that still works.
5 minutes later.
Okay, so by this point it's been a few days since I've touched it because I had some other work to do, but I reached the finale and the biggest change was that I'd killed Reva in the previous scenes because her story and character is interesting, but especially in that finale it adds nothing. So now the focus is truly and entirely on Obi-Wan and Vader. I bit my tongue like a fucking dumbass. How did I do that? I'm sat in one spot editing a film. So I reached the final battle and I have to say this was the most fun to edit. Hopefully you can all see why. But the question is, would I actually be able to get it to 3 hours or under? Or was I out of time already?
Coursing through my veins. When did I become so cool?
I have brought peace, freedom.
So, after about a month and a half working on this, was I able to turn it into a movie? Yes. Yes, I was. I got it under 3 hours, and someone else did it fucking first. No, I mean, fair enough. I kind of expected it, as kind of briefly mentioned. I had other projects to work on, not just with my channels, with other clients now. And I just have my life in general. So, yeah, obviously I have work outside of YouTube because I don't make money from this. So, yeah, I'm not surprised at all that someone made it first, and completely fair enough. I'm definitely going to be going to watch it after I've uploaded this. I did a little bit of research when I found out, and basically the cuts are different. So I think their cut actually includes episode 4, whereas mine doesn't. So there is going to be some sort of differences. And again, I really just want to reiterate that this was for fun. I mean, the show is more than likely better. I feel like I can't judge. I'd probably rather watch the show, and I'd probably rather watch the cut that this other dude's made. But this was just a really fun project to me, because I love the character, I love Star Wars, and it was an opportunity, I thought, and yeah. So, and I managed to do it, I think. My main issue with my version is that with the way that I changed how Lola was tracked earlier, that feels a bit messy, cut together wise. And there's probably better ways to do it. The other dude who edited the other cut has probably done it in the better way, but I also suck at music, so that's why there's not loads of changes until the end. But it was a lot of fun to work on at the end of the day, and again, I'm not like a Disney editor, so yeah. Hopefully you can all watch it in the description. I don't actually know, I could have just done this for nothing, but all my friends will be watching it and they'll be letting me know anyway, and yeah. I guess if you want to watch it and I can't link it anywhere, just find a way to message me, and I guess I can send it to you there. I don't know. So hopefully you can watch it, and if you can, let me know what you think for sure. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.